everybody and throwing his bodies everywhere that he was seen as the best defender in the world. Manchester United went and bought him. He became the biggest threat at the center of Manchester United's defense, tackling Manchester players and giving assists to opponents. Mr. Speaker, when even the opponents failed to score, Maguire will score for them. Mr. Speaker, you remember in this country we also had an economic Maguire. This economic Maguire went to Malata market and were clapping, saying that this man is the best in managing foreign currency. The same economic Maguire was roaming at Central University, delivering lectures on how to restore the value of the cedi. Mr. Speaker, when we gave this Maguire the opportunity to be at the center of our defense, he became the risk of our own goal. Dr. Bawumia, our economic Maguire, is now tackling all the fundamentals of our economy and destroying all of them. When he said that he was the best in calculating inflation, he moved us to 40.4. When he said that he was the best in managing depreciation, that was 9% at the Bahamas, he moved it to 54%. Mr. Speaker, this man was crying everywhere that businesses are collapsing because of interest rate. Today, Koku Mensa Enterprise will have to borrow above the 36% government is borrowing, somewhere around 45 to 50%. Mr. Speaker, the biggest fear now is that we may be paying appearance fee for this Maguire to now score downgrade against the other. But Mr. Speaker, I am not surprised. If you are a fan of football, and I'm happy to see you the other day jubilating when Ghana won. But there was a player in the United Kingdom, in England, called Maguire, who was playing for Manchester United. Harry Maguire. He's a defender. He was tackling everybody and throwing his bodies everywhere that he was seen as the best defender in the world. Manchester United went and bought him. He became the biggest threat at the center of Manchester United's defense, tackling Manchester players and giving assists to opponents. Mr. Speaker, when even the opponents failed to score, Maguire will score for them. Mr. Speaker, you remember in this country we also had an economic Maguire. This economic Maguire went to Malata market and were clapping, saying that this man is the best in managing foreign currency. The same economic Maguire was roaming at Central University, delivering lectures on how to restore the value of the cedi. Mr. Speaker, when we gave this Maguire the opportunity to be at the center of our defense, he became the risk of our own goal. Dr. Bawumia, our economic Maguire, is now tackling all the fundamentals of our economy and destroying all of them. When he said that he was the best in calculating inflation, he moved us to 40.4. When he said that he was the best in managing depreciation, that was 9% at the Bahamas, he moved it to 54%. Mr. Speaker, this man was crying everywhere that businesses are collapsing because of interest rate. Today, Koku Mensa Enterprise will have to borrow above the 36% government is borrowing, somewhere around 45 to 50%. Mr. Speaker, the biggest fear now is that we may be paying appearance fee for this Maguire to now score downgrade against the other.
Honorable Speaker, I would first of all like to thank the committee clerks of this August House for the great work that they have done by spending the whole night in this August Assembly preparing a report for us thank you, God, for the National Assembly.
But before I come to the NSS Assembly,
I think
Assembly see what Ghana, this particular matter.
Cemetery checkpoint. That you will allow me. I'm still there. You will allow me to go. You see, I talk to him. Take it.
The patrol team is coming to take you to the headquarters for further action.
You are
coming to take you to the headquarters for further action.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, take it. Take it.
I should take it for us.
Take it. Take it. Patrol team coming to take it.
Yes. You wait.
You don't know who you are dealing with.
Okay.
Dorcas, he is not prepared to talk to you. He is not prepared to talk to you. That's the Chief Inspector Dorcas. So
I'm saying I've called the patrol team.
Okay.
Your action, your behavior, your attitude have been reported. Wait, the patrol team coming to take you to the headquarters for further action, and you'll be detained for this. Attempted to knock a police inspector down.
attempting to do what?
You wait.
You
And you are saying I should know the car before you refuse to. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Good.
You are stupid.
I will not insult you. I'm a professional police officer. I will not insult you.
Professional.
But we will teach you a lesson. I'm a professional police officer. I will not insult you. You can insult me. You can do whatever you like. Yes.
Okay, let them come. Okay.
You are okay to sector 4 over.
You don't know whom you are dealing with. You don't know whom you are dealing with. You can't beg him tomorrow. You can't beg him tomorrow.
Message copied, brother.
Yeah. No, don't leave them. Make they do them nonsense. Hello, Dorcas.
But why are you insulting police?
Huh?
Why are you insulting police?
Insulting
If you do the nonsense, I am stupid. The whole police inspector is stupid. You will see.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You
Insult me whatever you can.
I'll send you 20.
It's a place. Police are working there.
Yeah.
Transfer is not punishment in police.
Okay.
Transfer is not punishment in police.
Don't worry.
Yes.
Don't worry. Don't
Transfer
worry.
is not punishment.
Do what you want to
Can
do.
transfer me to Paluku wherever. My colleagues are there working happily.
Do what you want to do.
So what are you telling my colleagues who are attention?
No.
They are human beings, and human beings are staying attention. Same
You
human being who
lucky.
voted for you. Same human being who voted for you. They are working there.
You are lucky I'm not in my...
In your hut.
No, it's up there.
You are not in your hut.
All right.
You don't know the person you are talking to.
Don't mind him.
And Honorable is telling
him
police
blow
stupid.
his-
Honorable is telling police stupid.
Let
The
him
whole
blow
Honorable
his
telling
horse.
police stupid. I will not insult you back.
No,
I
blow
will
your
give you
horse.
all the necessary respect. I will not insult you back.
Oh, look here.
A policeman officer in uniform telling him stupid. I will not insult you back. You can insult me all you can.
There was this place.
Just be in the queue safely. Just this a colleague of us was knocked down. You heard the news. And we didn't follow the queue. My brother, why didn't you follow the queue? And he wanted to knock me down.
But don't you know
He
this
wanted
guy?
to knock me down. Like, I should get away for him to go. Now you don't know this kind of stuff.
So this video, I need to Mantem where MC Keka police for a catcher and say, in fact, Wendy Embraso traffic offense. But Uti MC, you know, the reaction from a common MC, Takradi MC, Uti Nesa Kano, Ofili say, as a normal common MC, you know, police nimponi right so best stopping and so kwinkwasiaka. And I say to just inspect him or question him. Into MC, you know, feels that he's so powerful. At a point, he almost incriminated himself by saying, say, you are not in my list of people who are my targets. But I think he on Ajuniba and Hontem, and I'll say, okay, it's nothing. But this is just a mere MC and a kufuado. This is a mere MC. Traffic offense. Diana police age now. Or catch and say, you better transfer what srim. This government, omu interforce omu yamuau. Omu srim say, a honor yadokwa, a yamwana no mkotna. Enti the otumika and say oh obe ono wanhwe ye a ono na ya stopping no obe ma transfer no akosrem. So this is just an MC Now, as some way, the question is ekosi saying. Now, all steady as some now we sound say ekosi saying. Yansha baby as some ekosi ye say ye charge no. And the Kufuado abino. Secondly, Takoradi MC reinstated after suspension for police assault. This guy assaulted a police officer, an inspector, or attackeno. Also, a MC we boom ras and fan. Emma at the end of the day, the way Kufuado call for appointee you, or say, dear Oye Nano, or Sako Jina Kufuado court no court to say on Sanko back and quay the Juma. Moamutia Brucia Mosorana Mudimatem. Moamutia Brucia Monpemasam, I don't care. Germany, UK, Canada, the America. Moamua Brucia Modia Mose, Mo MPP for Madame. Baby, I would to a Brucia Siano, San Quasiadiwe, a Sia. Will this guy go back to work as the MC? In Kwasiadia Kwawena, yeah, or attacking police officer inspector, no, this guy has been reinstated and the Kufuado. Now, the reason why I make us ask when it's a say the actions of the leader, no, Eye Kufuado, no, and no, na Eye Nenkwarana and marketing Giti Mwe, Omusia. So, what we are hearing today about NSS, National Service Scheme, NSSO, obi the creative foolish office, no, you say NSS. Ashanti region 4 omo NSS boss who said the no the all year end na munyina mo kasa no. It is because consistently no nana adodan ko Ekufuado akire Ghana for say unya kromfo umbu aban so a unya nipa kwasiampanyini a umbu nipa, he will not work with you. So this guy is back as an MC. A doctor no. But before I come to the NSS assembly no, Moka.
The honorable member for Banjul South.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I would first of all like to thank the committee clerks of this August House for the great work that they have done by spending the whole night in this August Assembly preparing a report for us. I thank you, clerks of the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, I think looking at the Honorable Minister's statement and looking at the budget, I think that our government does not love this country. They do not have the feeling to nurture our children in this country. Honorable Speaker, $6 billion in salaries alone, not in administrative cost. Honorable Speaker, and we say we are a poor country. Honorable Speaker, the median age in this country is 19 years old. We should consider the life and the livelihood of our children. We should be investing in education. We should be investing in health rather than paying ourselves, feeding ourselves out of the poor people of this country. I will start with this August Assembly, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, to see the salary of the Honorable Speaker increased from 658 million to 658,000 to 1,560,000. I feel ashamed to call myself an honorable member. Honorable Speaker, I gave myself for service. I did not give myself for the poor people to feed me and my family. Honorable Speaker, when I saw this, I felt embarrassed. I did not want to come to this budget session because I said to myself, there is no need, because we are just sharing the cake in our pockets, going home, feeding ourselves. Not only that, but to see the responsibility allowance, the residential allowance, the roving allowance, and all those for the representatives of the people. It is embarrassing for me to go back to my poor constituency and tell them that the meager resources of this country, I am paid that much at your expense. I took an oath, Honorable Speaker, to serve and to give back to my society, not to enrich myself. And even if I go to the Constitution, Honorable Speaker, it says that we shouldn't deliberately enrich ourselves. And increasing our salaries is deliberately enriching ourselves. And that is an embarrassment. I think as a National Assembly, we should not accept any salary increment. It was in this August Assembly that we sat and discussed the salaries of the ministers and denied them, even though they went behind our backs and increased it. That is their problem. We offered ourselves for service, Honorable Speaker. We were not appointed. We were elected and we offered ourselves, Honorable Speaker. And I think we should think of our people when we do the budget. I'm not allowing you to observe me. I don't have that time. When you are on your own feet, observe yourself, please. Thank you. Honorable Speaker, when we go to the office of the President, Honorable Speaker, I have seen new units, ICT units, being established at the office of the President. The office of the President has, I think, whatever they call it, the person that does public speech or whatever, that lady. Why would he need another ICT? Why would the Honorable, His Excellency want 6 advisors? How many ministers does he have in addition to the new ministries? If the President is telling us that the ministers are not good enough, I told this August Assembly here last year when we did the budget, if he is implying that his ministers are not good, let him sack them and apply and appoint advisors. The ministers, according to our constitution, should be competent enough to advise him on any policy under their ministries. And if they are not good enough, and if that is what he's implying, that they are not good enough, let him sack them and appoint advisors in that place. But as a poor country, we cannot be paying ministers and be paying advisors and be paying deputy advisors. Come on, we are a poor country. Instead of thinking of ourselves, 6 billion in emoluments alone. Come on. Honorable Speaker, I think we should think of the Gambian people, not our pockets. We say that when you are a politician, your skin starts shining. And I'm starting to believe it. Once you are appointed a minister, before 2 months, you marry a second wife. You start buying homes abroad. Come on, at the expense of who? At the expense of the poor Gambian? No way. Mr. Speaker, I am ashamed to call myself a National Assembly member. To be honest, I did not want to contest again. The only reason I contested was to show them that I can come back to this August Assembly. And I did against all odds. Mr. Speaker, if they want, they can die seeing me at the Assembly, but I will come and I will speak my mind and I will go home and I will eat my lamb. That is who I am, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I looked at the Ministry of Justice's budget. Mr. Speaker, we have TRRC. Mr. Speaker, we don't have the commission anymore, but we have the recommendations of the TRRC. Mr. Speaker, is the President not willing to act on the recommendations of the TRRC? Sometimes I wonder if he is, because to be honest, I'm not against anybody, but we've suffered for 22 years. And after 22 years, 2016, we thought we were embarking on change. And the Honorable President imposed certain people on us, and I think that was deliberate so that we will not implement the recommendations of the TRRC. Mr. Speaker, if you look at 2021, the TRRC 46 million, 2022 0, 2023 0. So that is a direct indication that he does not want to put anything on that. Yes, the commission is no more, but the recommendations, how are we going to do implementation if nothing is allocated for it? Mr. Minister, take note of that, please. We did not suffer for 22 years in vain. I personally lost my dad under a dictatorship of the previous regime. I'm not saying do whatever, but I'm saying let us work on the recommendations. Let us act on them, put money on it so that we will at least have hope that there will be recommendation. Mr. Speaker, and I've also seen that payment of school bus services to GTSE in 2021, 909 million. 2022, 10 million. 2023, 0. So the little support that they were giving to our children to use the school buses, they have taken. What have they done with it? Is that what they are using to add to their salaries? I am asking, let us give to our children. Our children need support. We have seen 70+ children die. What have they done? Is it reflected in the budget to make sure that that has stopped? That will not happen? Because I've heard here the reason was because we did not have labs to do the test. Mr. Speaker, has that been picked in the budget? We did not come here. We did not fight to win our elections, to come here and eat and take the little resources, take it home and put it in our pockets. No, that is not me. And I know it is not my colleagues as well. I trust you all, honorable colleagues, to make sure that there is no increment. Let us start from home. Let us start from home. Let us not increase the salaries of the leadership in this assembly. When I looked at the budget, I was like, wow. The speaker, the deputy speaker, the majority leader, the minority leader.
For Finance Minister to bully. If I'm a vice president, how can Finance Minister bully me? And now you come back and tell us we have not been given opportunity. What else do you want us to give you to prove that you are effective? Please, I'm telling you the gospel truth so that you don't make any mistake. What we can do to change this country and the way the government is suffering from this economy, if we don't change the same phase that have been giving us economic theories, telling you when your exchange rate, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate is exposed. When you were making that statement, the exchange rate was 4 cedis, 20 pesos. Friday, it was 15 cedis to $1. What message are you going to give to Ghanaians again? And let me tell you, I tell you straight, I'm saying all these things because of somebody in Northeast. Yes, I'm telling you, I've never mentioned all these things, but let me tell you, Madam, I'm serious. From March this year to August this year, through exchange rates, I lost.
Has that been picked?
I don't even count it. Because all my money is gone. Through exchange rates, the businessmen are waiting for us to make a mistake. But if you are vice president, how do you sit there for Finance Minister to bully? If I'm a vice president, how can Finance Minister bully me? And now you come back and tell us we have not been given opportunity. What else do you want us to give you to prove that you are effective? Please, I'm telling you the gospel truth. So that you...
What is what about you today? I'm saying that when I...
For what reason? She's a doctor, this from a nurse.
And so...
That is me, I guess.
Oh yes, are you an equal party? What kind of behavior is that? That's why I asked you, what course did you do in secondary school?
I did science.
Frustrated, very frustrated. I could have brought my daughter from November results to you. What kind of behavior is that? Who brought them? If we're going to be patient for, we're going to be patient for. Has she run away from the patient? Has she run away from the patient? Has she run away from the patient?
Intimidating in what reason?
What kind of behavior is that? I don't know what you do about this. No, is she accountable to you? Is she accountable to you? And you talk to them phone, brutally on phone. What kind of behavior is that?
You said what she told you.
And you have exhibited your behavior.
You told me I envy her.
Yes.
For what reason?
Because you are envy her.
For what reason? I envy her for what reason? Am I not a man?
What dear? Oh, yeah, yes, oh, yeah, doctor. Oh, yeah, doctor.
Why,
are you a doctor?
I didn't say I didn't say
is she accountable to you? Is she accountable to you? Learn to be remorseful. Learn to be remorseful. Oh, yeah, Jenna, who are you? Only the only time I teach him is here.
I have every right to question her. Every right to question her.
Is she accountable to you?
What did I do wrong? Hey, don't ask me.
Don't use your left on her. Exactly. Don't use your left on her. Foolish girl. That's why I told her you envy her. What do you left there? Don't. What bottom man? Why should you be doing that? Huh? Sit down.
I want to sit down.
I don't know, yes, sir.
People speaking to people with letters.
I mean, who want your color, sir? Stupid idiot. Kevin. I'm very happy you are here. Who want here? Someone next is phone up or down. Up or down. You general answer. What your signs are? What you disappointed in this? Up or down. Must see who phone about phone. Who want here? Who want here?
Zainab, sit down. What reason? Me, mommy, I'm not Zainab. Zainab, tu me kill.
You kill me. We face it yes in some man Muhammad is in. You feel it. When you are sad here. Ya wo dia dia se bena ya. Oh, why you say I can't tell me? Wait, I will use my power. But let me hear you work for now. Do you know who I am? I've introduced myself. I'm the National Service Regional Director. Some of you are under me.
You know my father. You know.
I give my father. Look, I say for the one here. Who are there? Now, Dr. Fire mistake. Don't you have the scratches? Can't you report her? You call her on phone. Come to work.
Come to work. After the medication talk.
Stupid idiot.
You feel intimidated.
Don't call me daddy. You don't respect. Don't call me daddy. You don't respect. Look at you here, Sam. Go. General as well. So come here.
Ah, the papa here is right. Let me see to too many kids.
Ni form 2 or throw a event not there. When you say is comes in on ability na English me wa. Jimmy, Henry study body to one. What has our what our name? Look at the way she's talking to me. Anytime you approach my doctor wrongly, I will come to you. Who you go there so? Where do you come from? Where do you come from? If you feel move, you know how the hospital was going. So people will not. So I told them, she'll ban me. The ban to say, go to a doctor. You have found one friend, a doctor. Who doctor will be? Stupidness. May a science tutor. Let me alone. If you pack no more, my yes, science and nurse was Ghana. Hey, your mom, your friend is a home account and it's science. Okay, you general as integrated science and the young nurse for no moon. I'm the regional director, National Service. Some of you, maybe you agree, National Service. I don't want to see nurses who do this. I let you be a business or all kind of nurses. I get to get just answer maybe away. What do you know? More negligence to my popular. The same program. So what movie car? I say, I had pretty for you. Because you Dr. Franny, you will be outside the report tomorrow. Who are you to intimidate my daughter? I see how you charge up a medicine with my head. I'm not trying to say yes, sir. You put one more. Who can you, Mamma? I said, yeah. I mean, what kind of behavior is that? What else I can catch them? May make me hear you were free. I'm not bossy. I'll show you where I am. I'm the regional director, National Service. I'm with Jimmy now, but see a foolish woman. What's the plan? What was I saying? Someone can say, yeah, I can't tell you. Wait, look at Alabama. Come in, what was Alabama? What on the but look at the way they well, in his sabu. She didn't come and say, you. It's not fair, madam. Someone will be intimidated too. About my family or your missus. Me, if I were you, maybe a leader, what you say? So be your money, you could have come to the highest authority. Never. I've got down now. Unguna did not attempt. The Ayako you were your bachelor, or certificate. And I met this in the no. GSH certificate bachelor. See, I have a more than a month almost up. May not make science will pay you before then they have I come in for who be up on my end. I will go ahead home accounts and you do a yes science. Because you are general as an auntie, greater science and now, what you are powerful, you are on the FSA, you know more tricky to work in every more tricky. That's a professional. You are going to ban one time. I see who club Dr. Wall. And I'm Dr. Wall. There comes a few. Or I will join more time. The Bawumia can't pay. But I buy what I'm going to tell you about Effie. Or you'll be a did not attempt. Did not attempt. Kevin, I'm gone. You are back. You are going to back you. Don't cry me too much. Be brilliant. You cry me too much. Be brilliant. One matica. Down. Now I deal with it. I deal with it. I see a component. I can't go free medicine over to my head. I'm going to be found money. Also, I never found money. If you did Papa, I want to go from my mind. Then Mamma will find
all my money is gone. Through exchange rates, the businessmen are waiting for us to make it. But you are vice president, how do you sit there for finance minister to bully? If I'm a vice president, how can finance minister bully me? And now you come back and tell us we have not been given opportunity. What else do you want us to give you to prove that you are effective? Please, I'm telling you the gospel truth so that you don't make any mistake. What we can do to change this country and the way the government is suffering from this economy, if we don't change the same phase that have been giving us economic theories, telling you when your exchange rate, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose. When you were making that statement, the exchange rate was forcing cedis 20 pesos. Friday, it was 15 cedis to $1. What message are you going to give to Ghanaians again? And let me tell you, I tell you straight, I'm saying all these things because of somebody in Northeast. Yes, I'm telling you, I've never mentioned all these things. But let me tell you, Madam, I'm serious. From March this year to August this year, through exchange rates, I lost $12 million. So today, I don't even count it. Because all my money is gone. Through exchange rates, the businessmen are waiting for us to make a mistake. But the Vice President, how do you sit there for Finance Minister to bully? If I'm a Vice President, how can Finance Minister bully me? And now you come back and tell us we have not been given opportunity. What else do you want us to give you to prove that we are effective? Please, I'm telling you the gospel truth so that you don't make any mistake. What we can do to change this country and the way the government is suffering from this economy, if we don't change the same phase that have been giving us economic theories, telling you when your exchange rate, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate is explosive. When you were making that statement, the exchange rate was 4 cedis 20 pesos. Friday, it was 15 cedis to $1. What message are you going to give to Ghanaians again? And let me tell you, I tell you straight, I'm saying all these things because of somebody in Northeast. Yes, I'm telling you, I've never mentioned all these things. But let me tell you, Madam, I'm serious. From March this year to August this year, through exchange rates, I lost $12 million. So today, I don't even count it. Because all my money is gone. Through exchange rates, the businessmen are waiting for us to make a mistake. The Vice President, how do you sit there for Finance Minister to bully? If I'm a Vice President, how can Finance Minister bully me? And now you come back and tell us we have not been given opportunity. What else do you want us to give you to prove that we are effective?
Hello, good evening. I hope so. And you may so much out. Maybe I will be a migusu echiao. Baby I will be an pachokai. Show ye. Second Japan to chair. Second Japan to chair. Mr. Bonasutro. Bonasutro. A casutro at us. Nya bonasumu. Bonasum dear. A cat. Sutron. O bono. None any say bribrim no. We muni ahe. Omunishia. Or sorry, or say chahe. And I find a bonasutro. Boss can I get Japan? A sutro pa. Evil sutro. Mammy. Alright, you go so much here, baby. I will be aye. And then my topic I maybe can very simple. Bawumia is the worst vice ever. Yes. I don't know my topic name. He is the worst vice president ever. And I know say, oh yeah, where? You know, yeah, where? Inti gusu, yeah, gusu, kasako. Inti, and then you may machine gun preacher and make us say, I machine gun preacher, my child baby will be so what Jimmy, member, who nyansa, I had in folk room, I has a full TV, last Alliance TV, and as a folk room, a Jimmy for my into be a wahabiano, except a Jimmy for Makumako woman, or be a wahabia with nyansa. I Charlotte do, the need the hall, James Ametepe, any daho, Tina Vote, any daho, Agide, any daho, and ever a Nana Kwame, also need daho. What I say, people are actually here because they want wisdom. Now go on share non pejao. And then so you go so I call him. My main chairman of William Cap, once over her. Kwasia with me panel. Bakam Kojo Samuel, I hope say Huye, it's on catcher. Nana Kwame, Ewaha, Agide Ewaha, James Ametepe Waha, Charlotte Du Ewaha, I'm Mechamunina, Munina, Mechamunia, Nakupo Shrub non pejamo. Na bacho for comments in the bra, na menchia biom, Mamu say, what I mechi. Na menchia pa, ene Massam Eka Twebi. Mameni kwasi ampenyi bi enkasa bako ansana matwa de me ba se beyosu mese monkanche mora se mabama no pa monkanche mora se me ready for her. I Kemtela is too big for her. Nti me my ready for her. On fa me nkwa drusu no nkwa chechere ma no obewu se me ye bayifo pa. I on fa me nkwa drusu no nkwa chechere me onko pamma no se be ya mintumi nkasa ai ana onko kwetu begungu mi so se be ya mintumi nya hwe na yes ade a mabama no ai na menene wo ensenkan ketwa bi be se me ka ne maketwa bi me say number one thing more be se me ka kire wo se wutie mi a ade ba ko am be se me ka kire wo se unye good enough for me to use you for a topic. I will just slice a little bit of my busy time and talk to you for a minute. Let me pause some. But me who say what you know enyini etwam. Why dane ahoko nini? O ja say what you know enyini etwam. Mara mama nka wasembi. Unim say sebe enka ose eni wuni sebe omo etete wuyi a wo tete wuyi ebi so no mo tete wuyi na wo na sebe when to me amobreye na ko pie kendem na kan ko yusu wa mau ko ken ni wi na ade enum ya na besi ne Mara, as intelligent as you are, you have not been able to recuperate from the drugs that Kenya Japan gave you from your old ages, your young ages. When you're very young, Kenya Japan mouth drugs are no ono Kenya Japan no we twem so MP or the sika or the obiso ye bia wajimi kakra, but say best of the same feathers flock together. Entino say obiama drugs are no achiwa kochene dem na we rape no one that na de no awo na wo benyini na want to be hu nyansa ehunu say wo abrabo a wo de ti ho no e was all better life. Not this is how you have to stoop low. There this is say one kasa no de ken ye wo nanka ye. Yes, because and it's not like we nyansa bi. And I'm going to be real honest with you. And say we nyansa bi because nyansa ni de who yusu mistakes otetibrem mistakes and a wo ode nyansa e de brebre ho ma otumi basoro na se sabio utuwe na se unnim se baabi a wo edi edui e wo se wo set up na utumi bobra papa na wo makare ensu etumi sua na wo makra e bakro mutumi sua wa na se wo problem wo problem wa brabo boni a wo boye wo waja wa brabo boni a wo boye ebe kan wo bi de e na me no ka say umma mienu eti Bronx umma eti New York e wo baby omoti ho uti Ghana umma eti New York Bronx ho baby waja woni atina krom ha e na woni na ehwe wo ma. You are not shy. Instead of you to find a better way of, building your life, to let your kids see how important or a good man that you are still doing drugs. You are still doing drugs. You are still doing stupid things at your age. Ken Japan has moved on. You are still walking about and doing things you think is better for you. Carrying a man everywhere you go, a man is following you. Baby, abe ko bia be ma di wechi. Na we bra. Mora, we ebra. Mora, a man for pebra papa bono. Wo oti ho, wo ex-husband, onukwa warumpo, wo ex-boyfriend, wo ex-sweetheart, now has become an MP. Usuba bonintino. There's no help coming from him from you. You are still doing drugs and walking around parodying yourself. Who said no the foul? Eh? Yeah, the fire home. I Kevin Taylor nkono or no drugs yes and hunu and ganyo nie. Ucha say fa papa no ma mebra. Ni emfa ken Japan, emfa ken Japan. Ni ma me ne papa eso mbra yen compare. Ni emfa fencing Kevin Taylor ne maame ene ne papa eso mbra ni yenhwe. Okay, yenka Kevin yere mwabusia yenka no because eno yakọ too far because they are all attorneys, they are lawyers, and they have their law firms that they are operating. What I say now also na me say woni made a wo nyansa enso o kan brofo ke adwene bi anim. You want to jab everybody that is important around you that can help you. Asa wo ye bibi ana ka say de wo ye no yenim de ye koso wo hu mara. If you want to jab somebody, please try and jab your own self because your life that you're living is a detestable life. Wabra bona obono e bin kon kan. Kona copy power to anywhere near say ansa na waba beka Kevin asem. You know wa feno Kevin. De bia be baso bia beka wasem. Now, measure that a topic for you. I'll have a topic for you. Me ene sa wadanfo hopes yandoye ne yire no so aye din okoye ne to baye okoye ne to de baye a wo be genjina ho kaka na asema no ene se di kuru no yeyi ne di onyimi yanka be ne di wo de se nkwasiafo na obedi omachi wo ne nyansafo nante na nka wo de nyansafo betimi anante a enka no na nka de mmoa bebrew wo rafi wo ho wo rafi Ure fi se mi platform usu ubesu woso. Ana nkofo nyina sympathize with you, people were calling you and stuff like that. Tell me nobody sent you money after you started my program. Me pe wasem pa. I really loved you. Me pe wasem. But say na adwene bia na wutrim. Obi enfiu ohun. Me menya time amount. Menya time pa e de amount. Oja say nyansa eni ehia wo adwene pa ne epede tukwan wabetena brochi ha dumi amobra bia ena Ghana fo ahino muti America wo munum wie ni cocaine air drugs obia nim se di maame ne papa tifia o pesika akofia koye bibi no wo betena brochi wontumi amobra osa akotena Ghana ko prince ase ho nsase nketen now okun gege oni ahemfoku unu obi akontokwa because nobody is being brought to you. It's because of your attitude. Mora, sit up. If you need your medication, please focus and take your medication because wabra bona abona airtime oba abesiri what to sell oba abesiri what to sell baby a wadui waka count 3 mu say koli waka count 3 mu say and I would nam up and down ufo say ade papa bi na hoye you should learn, grow. Anyway, me jao fi o chira ko nyina me no mbese uba nam yi nyema chira. I want you to come. How can you bite the hands that feed you? How can you bite the hands that feed you? How? Some funkwa uo brebi papa bi boya uo papa bi boya enka enye aha enaka wo wie yewo. Yes, I'm for real. Kanye hana wo wie yewo. Oja say what dim kwasi abra sanse hu wadim hunum se hu sa na woni na munrosu na wo chechira amanfo na wo chechira amanfo na wo chechira amanfo na wo say amanfo nyema nigga ye yemfa ho I'm telling you ye yemfa ho e ka chiro to yesterday o te maka chiro you will near see as I can be there. Kevin Taylor, the year no, wafeno no. Kevin Taylor yere wafeno no. Usi anyone near omo sabi omafe any Kevin Taylor yere papa no mo bushafo ana. A question be saw. She will near see you when never pim as I could you be there. Why? All right, I'm talking about your husband today too. Tino, make upunu so asem. So say it was good. You people would have been a very good team. Tino, you're steady. What I say? In some phone one account, Mati New York, say him phone. You know, come fast so I can bond with them. You're not even crying. You're not crying, say. A friend say, Mati ha na wote Ghana. Nanka was like a mouth ma. Me ababerwa. Wusi ya. Wana besha mana mau. Wana besha mama. Brian na kere Japan. HSU ope we kuno. Nyeke mtele lesa nusika. Wansa nusika. Wansa nusika. Se mfunkwa. I mean, it's like a minute shouty at the Yabanquai. Nonsense. All right, let me talk about your husband a little bit. All right, Onia, then Koso, then share video no MOBisu and MBTB na yenkwanim and then check a becky can you meniswa. And then your point now you can want something very simple. You see, Bawumia is the worst president ever. Ninsem kain na insisiso. The BBO ye bia and kwasiasem. A jimisem. And you know what I'm saying. Now, we know for a fact that Bawumia is a dumb man. Onim nyansa, onim de okeka, onim jabin, onim semkekan, onim sin ye kan sem as our university SHS or pet position bi na or abrabom a as or trying a very possible best now we winning the kofobi na okeka kwasi asem e di Jeffans. Nanso onim real kwanya e wo say ofaso de na ade pabi. Interne the Jimmy ni nkwasa asem nyina. Ene yenim say wa bon nyina echi no. Yenim say Kere Japan ono kwara wa bon kon se obi a. Nanso so yenim say Bawumia is smarter than Kere Japan. But Kere Japan president dinti no on teshe. Ene Akufo-Addo support Bawumia. Akamfo na wo party mu nsusu support Bawumia. Enu nti na yeyi mi wuda edino. Ye bedidi mi wuda. So buni brakro. Hope sandoye. Enu nti yeyi na edino. Enti Kere Japan esa bejabe because also president ede edi. Na me bo MPP mwa futu the sense kwasi ampanyi Jimmy fo na papa mokukuri. Ena ono no president edi. Nanka bra any sibuna behe people that are qualified to be presidents and flag bearers. MPP moya kwasia place ntino ena obi asori a o se o di president o MPP mu nkokrafo yi agric minister food planting for food and jobs anyeye the same na tutu capital abese yomo a wabo woni wiase no saa yomo no obi ambo yomo ni bida yomo nyina ukona yomo asa ono ena wabo saa yomo no akokora de 350 naira yen young boys kra ya bodwe efufita ya bodwe efufita na wakokora wenye du se ubedie ni wa fufita da na me twen da ye bechi watum na mahwe utiri fita afia ene wano ho efita afia na mahwe nipa a wo ye mababa ye food planting for food and jobs ankoyie come de Ghana for you ni boy den o chase wonu per president di. The most useless people in MPP are the people that are vying for presidency now. Flag bearership. O chase na ya na mesre ya na mo boss emu fosa betie na yen kotia ke Japan say ono so person di president enti no Bawumia mfa ne bibia nto Bawumia no useless ono abeja bi Bawumia o say Bawumia useless. Bawumia is incompetent. But you see, when Mahama was a president, NPP people called him incompetent. Nobody in NDC called Mahama incompetent. But in this time, MPP, Bawumia and his own people are calling him incompetent. Why? Because he has said some things that at the moment, Ken Japan, munyina musri, Ekufado, munyina musri, and Kwasiafo didi nyina emude. When Bawumia is talking, mujimi no munkwasi asem mu pese mu use asem o kanyense bi enim. But just the fact that he's making mockery of our economy and making mockery of what he's doing, he didn't know that he was making mockery, that today he will become a vice president and he could be able to prove himself. But he has not been able to prove himself. But he's still talking and talking and talking and talking. What I say? And you know, my point is say, MPP folks are calling you Bawumia incompetent. Your wife, who makeup artist, or no crab with the Mahamatem. I want her to come out again and come and grade your stupidity. Bawumia, I want your wife to now come and grade your stupidity. Economic wastegate. Any honky kind, any sem and all that. All these things you said, but you could never put it on paper to be able to practice it. The ex-vice president, may so rest in peace, told you, textbooks now the evidence on practicing is different. And you people were talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. What I say? That's how it is. And in fact, let me tell you the truth. Me kind of crack that would ne. Obia would tell me be a tea the me, kwame kwe, me, a keniba, me, tea the me catch that would ne, me catch that would say. Kufuor, Emereso, cannot be compared to Mahama's one term. I swear to God. If anything, Ekufado, 8 years, can't be compared to Mahama's one term. Show me what these people, Kufuor, show me what they did. Kufuor implemented, if anything, how do you call it? A few things. One of the most popular ones are the healthcare that he brought. Okay? The health insurance that he brought. That's one of the most popular ones that he brought when he was in power. Very good. But I can swear to you on me, my head, that me, personally, I have never used health insurance before in Ghana. No. Never have I used it before. Because when him, bra ye bano, na ye health insurance abano. Let me tell you what I do. I go to the hospital. I don't go to the hospital. Sorry, I don't go to the hospital. I go to my chemist. Okay, or no, or a good laboratory. He owns his own laboratory. He does everything. No, I check my blood, or check here, or be checking me thoroughly, my acids, everything that is on me, or be check it. I say, kwame kwe, or acids, ekosro, and abia, or malaria. Malaria parasite, and I say, oh, typhoid, and I say, we say, no, a true drama me, in my cotton, in my bedroom, I will fear, my dream home. Into me personally, I don't go to Macquarie Hospital. Okwa, it's saying a young, Okwa, yen check blood, and check actually what is wrong with you, and send you drew, not Dr. Tiwan, no, a church from Nuramau, say, Konakokoere, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 weeks. Who want to watch Sambra? Who told us what? Trim? Ukoso na sapasta money code near the dead amount. Me, I've never benefited on that. The people who need that need it. But I'm telling you the very truth. And the gospel truth is that I never believed in that. It will help the poor people. And through that, they are even dying. Because who hospital now unkwasa health insurance na ye ma odo papa bia kwara be kasa kwara bra na anu ya me say obi a minim no wawu because of hospital so go for health insurance bra obi oyare owu no ya ma no etna ase e twen health insurance card be do no wawu o ta se na nka me magimi mpo a me nkotra be betisa me feel say me home fa me bese me ba abrochiri no ma fa me passport na my friend doctor I'm coming me book appointment my baba em check ups me nyina if I need the medicine ya magic no better me krom Ghana na me dwe me ho o ja say wo na wo hospital a yes if our health insurance card bra ana say betua sika bi nya ma nkwase aduro nya wo nkwase apane na wakotra fie no wayare nkwase ayare uwia wo nkwase wo na uwia akosie nkwase sie uwia na nkwase afo sa brofo abenu nkwase asa ewo pampa so you will live long if you have grace and God is with you and you have a good place like America to do checkups o ja say enti mu ministers no no Bawumia no mo yare no mo koyin mu nyimi ya ka mo to na mo pre health insurance ho no mo ti ayi fa na mo ko Bawumia nkuru do ne twu e baaye no ayi fa na Bawumia koye enye London no e man so koye ayi mo MP Jimmy Foyi a ni ti ye ko ti ni tirimu adwene ye ya obaaye o yare fa na koye mo ministers omo titi ho omo yare a ayi fa na mo ko ayi fa na mo ko. That's why I'm telling you, say, muti Ghana na Jimmy nkwa na mujimi. Go and see how many hospitals that Bawumia built. Excuse me, how many hospitals Mahama built. Go and see how many hospitals, projects Mahama. Muti wo ya kabi biya mose munte. Jimmy for. Ojase enti no ye ti krom ha yenim nanu bia me yonko bi yare o se the pressure kosoro pa ye je ne kotena hospital o mo hwe no a few days hwe de kama wanya hoden onnam ho kwasia obi nya blood pressure ne nisu bring no ko Ghana or ko hospital they don't even know how to deal with when you have high blood pressure. They don't even know how to deal with it. Uti Ghana ni ka se machewa kwasia umbeso betie Jimifo e kan bia cha umbeso betie o ka se ye ni ebusafo Ghana ye ebusafo Ghana wati enti ye pre ma ebusafo wona wa Jimi na umbese ko bra papa ye ebusafo ye bese bra papa. Yeah, and I'm being real with you. Enti ne wo empia ono se ono ye great ono no ye nkana asem no ono kro yare oba America ha na wo ti Ghana wo yare a na kwaje paracetamol na wo nom asia ye ko ye nim wati ye pemre hwekwase adwuma friend say obi akodi wo hospital. Are you not shy? When you're shy, are you not shy of the way a whole president of Debe when I could do obi batem na kame me back me officer ko bona sotro e ko bo obi badua kurasini na we sabe unya santini a nka be yeren ya ka santefo suban a ya se mo so man nka muna mo se dwan kra mo beto ama no ampa moto mo nwan enu ntire na mo bre no na nka papa we onyo dwan a enka obedi ne ba Jimifo achi ne ho tan kra no ono anim se de ba ho tan papa na mu ho tan. I have the picture. Somebody send me the picture. In fact, let me show you the picture of the girl. Let me show you the picture of the girl. I'll show you the picture of the girl. Let me show you a picture of the girl that we are talking about. Okay. Onye. Share Moshe. Moshe. Nurse ni o. Ono she kokko no. Doctor do susu na kwase doctor no. Ono so ogina nche ho no. Ono so gina nche ho no. Nenim tum say ahwene. Hwenanim. Ono ogina ho no. Ono nie. Moshe no. Ono ogina ho no. Moshe nenim. Nenim say bosom. In fact, my say we hu ni yemu. Aha. We hu ni yemu. I'm sure you say only show benim. Show benim. Because I'm been probably have been last 2 years. So she na esi form. Oni form. Oni hwe. Nensa kese because we no ready. Mabo. Mabo. Say abo bi achi owo. Aboa bi achi owo. Yes, abo bi achi owo. Enti sa na eko. Oyen koso. Enye Jimmy for asemo. Enti, this is what it is, and this is how it is happening. Enti, mutuwa, mufu say MPP is everything. Akufado. Oh, excuse my language. Mu MPP force anti-4 more, mutuwa na musi munzwe nyansano. Mu Jimmy. MPP for no munim nyansa, munim say, o mainu aseno. Omu munim nyansa. Na muti what to say akoye wo platform so we Jimmy a ofo say Akufado adwuma oye no anasa ono fo say sa MPP hopefuls ya wo mo pe ekene Japan eni sa agric ministers na Jimmy fo ya wo matrase na lankash mu a wo matrase am ya se omudi poto no me bawo. You think that they are better than the Mahama ka tire Akufado say Akufado undi president that come on you not tobo na any easy. Look at 4 years he was in court for 8 months. So 4 years minus 8 months. Saying, look at the amount of things that Mahama did. Kwasia also the end. Kasi edi agwada. You're not joking no. Ya beso manu kosu ye. Ya bese bushon kosu ye. Na Ghana ye. Kwasia uti Ghana. Ummo brebia ukoto 5 cedi data. No abetena se. Ni etua okana obedin kwasia asem. Mwa ilevi bay. Ye mo ye business wa Ghana. Ye send car up and down. Stupid man. Do you know how much we are paying into that stupid e-levy that now has been increased? Jimmy for yakasa men kasa. Enactment back we saying. Cement is saying, "Echo 100 cedis a bag. Abua, what's it there? Na wusi there. Ka obeti de make na say. Wo bo brand na ka hu nye me ekwo so say ka obeti ase. Ama 40 Ghana bre. Kotokoko 2 cedis. Kiti. Ene koko 2 cedis ka yensa biu. Bua, what's it yen? No money mambo bua ka se na ka mambo lete. Some phone is some payday. Who can say Nima got him? What? Many and cousin partner any abre. Any abre. Yan pen quachasem. Ain't it? Share a Akufado. Not the vice president. Nasha kwasiam penny back or no so person or contest. She say MPP Moody and Kwasia for MPP hopefuls. One person we president. Flag bearers. Emma MPP no Kwasia for sebe. Alan Cash ne ho afakakara but wonyansa and I'm telling you enka wan ekufado aban kura no ka wan fa ndi agoro but am catch no enka by this time ka ne mu edu what na say trade and industry so dey want to for the papa bia Ghana. You have not been able to bring anything. You want to be president. You are not able to do, how do you call it, any impact while you are in office as a trading an industry. Nothing better. Nothing better. Who be the president? Minimum can. As the diagram how we are not joking you. Charlie, we are damn serious and we know what we are doing and we understand what we are doing. She, Judge me no. The only every customer audio say, very good. What's your guy? And see, you go so. James Ametepe, I hope so. Where? I will take away so ha. Lenda ofosu enso wa ha. Na me nhira munyana. Sa mutie nyansa. Mba nyansa fie. Na mutie nyansa. Ye ndi agoro nkonchenchen we ni abre. Aha. Nti egusu ekoso. Nti yegusu ayekoya, yegusu ye de ebeye. Nti wo so ye de obeye. Na fa bo oman no, ni nyina ye nko yanim. Wate? Ye de obeye. Ni entrance ni ye de ebeye. Ni fa bo oman ni nyina ye nko yanim. Kwasiafo mote Ghana ho ejimisem kwa na hye makoma mma munim se no man na ekọ oman na titi apansan mo de mo se mo nte ai enya bre pa eti se Bawumia na se obi atu no egu so no Bawumia se obi atu no egu Bawumia so se wabon e ka ko won jase wabon ko ta o jase Amo man ni na basa. Alom take. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I miss you pa. Enti moma ye hwe di abrabo no eko ne de esisisu. Aho kire e wo ho. Mete Ghana mato data. Mato data almost 500. Mintumbo nyusu. Itumi yusu. Eba na eko esem koto foforo. Eba na eko ekate sa just like that. Boka say easy one. Nye easy one. Nye easy mami kura. Ghana ha. I didn't. What the Tara boarding crowd to me use. What I say? And the Ghana baby abewajo. And penifone Jimmy. Who could give visa crying for my cry near sell passport Mosaka. There's a cry there. I can who's a call embassy crano. I could bounce to a sanka or bravo. When you know, I dare say to tell my near and so should the man. Japan side. The iron no. Oma, you shouldn't ye. Let's go for a short break and come back.
Telling you when your exchange rate, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate was close. When you were making that statement, the exchange rate was 4 cedis 20 pesos. Friday, it was 15 cedis to $1. What message are you going to give to Ghanaians again? And let me tell you, I'll tell you straight. I'm saying all these things because of somebody in office. Yes, I'm telling you. I've never mentioned all these things. But let me tell you, Madam, I'm serious. From March this year to August this year, through exchange rates, I lost $12 million. So today, I don't even count it. But all my money is gone. Through exchange rates, the businessmen are waiting for us to make a mistake. The Vice President, how do you sit there for Finance Minister to bully?
My Edma Hana.
Sia of amateurs or shoppers.
Ashu.
Whatever jam the idea of war, you
Levels don't change.
But yes, say flow. Yes, say. Me support to ni baby. Etienyi medin fi adumam ya jimaji. Oh sir. Oh yeah. Your appointments have been terminated with immediate effect. Unya letter. Ah, make it a letter no. I want me come met my bag of abroad no wakai. Ana make say ye betiti. Nyankopo be hwe yeso ye muda. Yes say flow. Yes say. Me support to ni baby. Etienyi medin fi adumam ya jimaji. Oh sir. Oh yeah. Your appointments have been terminated with immediate effect. Unya letter.
The biblical cliche that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We need wisdom to rule this country. Nyansafo muwahi. Yehia nyansafo na omubema Ghana ayaye. Ni bisabio. Nyansafo muwahi. The biblical cliche that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We need wisdom to rule this country. Nyansafo muwahi. Yehia nyansafo na omubema Ghana ayaye. Ni bisabio. Nyansafo muwahi. Biblical cliche that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We need wisdom to rule this country. Nyansafo muwahi. Yehia nyansafo na omubema Ghana ayaye. Ni bisabio. Nyansafo muwahi. Biblical cliche that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We need wisdom to rule this country. Nyansafo muwahi. Yehia nyansafo na omubema Ghana ayaye. Ni bisabio. Nyansafo muwahi. The biblical cliche that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We need wisdom to rule this country. Nyansafo muwahi. Yehia nyansafo na omubema Ghana ayaye. Ni bisabio. Nyansafo muwahi. Biblical cliche that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We need wisdom to rule this country. Nyansafo muwahi. Yehia nyansafo na omubema Ghana ayaye. Ni bisabio. Nyansafo muwahi. The biblical cliche that the fear of
to ni baby. Etienyi medin fi adumam ya jimaji. Oh sir. Oh yeah. Your appointments have been terminated with immediate effect. Unya letter. Ah, make it a letter no. I want me come met my bag of abroad no wakai. Ana make
can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate or agglomerate in any place. No one can conglomerate.
No, that's as much you. Oh, my shebi. The time my shebi is a more buy no go. More buy no. Ya buy. Aye. Ya go ka ya buy na je uchi. Say Ghana buy or go hono. Nanado. Aye. President. Ewa he. Ghana buy. Ana zo ka hu. Da bi me Ghana ni buy. Anya ma buy no. Anya ma buy. Wa buy ni buy. Oh, ma buy oh. Okay, Mate. Yeah. It's okay to lose here. So, call one on come on, Bessie go, or call an or watch our woman. Sunset dinner. It was our one and my boys in Jabba film. Ah, there was no getting in just. There was some trust about a local home. Will be a drinker, only lucky. Or buy a crop on our ball, could be my TV so. Ah, Ceciano, Gabis to call me, that's how I know. What's my Gabis? Ah, that's right. Galileo Dia. Say Galileo Dia, Ula. Ayalia. No baby, Kelbes and an Okufado. Ah, boss. Who did you know in the minivan? That be me and I'm going to be. And I'm your guy. Me and you put a mini pound and I just over 10 years. But what you can you come as you do? I don't know what disappoint you be. It's a bunch of them to me hard die. Wọ́n gẹ̀ sí lọ́jà àṣẹ ìjọ ògẹ̀ sí já yẹ ká pàṣẹ àfẹ́ àwọn ọ̀nùmọ̀ yẹ dẹ̀ ẹ̀mú náà kọ yẹ mi bàmà pàkẹ́ mi kẹ́sì mà ń ṣíà tráfíkì òkò ọ̀nùmọ̀ náà kọ yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni náà bí ọba yẹ dẹ̀ àbá ní bẹ́ẹ̀ kílẹ̀ ní ẹ̀hún yẹn sálẹ̀ rẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ tí kàtà pírẹ́sìdẹ̀ntì bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń sọ ọba kàtà họ ètò tí wọ́n ní wọ́n ní sẹ́ wọ́n ti bá àlọ́ àkọ́ àkáyẹ yẹ bẹ́ ṣẹ́ yẹ wọ́n ní àwọn yẹ dẹ̀ bẹ́ ṣẹ́ àwọn wọ́n ní dáadáa wọ́n yà jí wa dẹ̀. What I say, it's a bino or the Balo Quacker prayers. Any reference, what did I mean? Reference, I buy do one man or dinner one time, and then I want to make Jolo a prayer so much so good. What did I get someone so to Momuja? Then who's I buying no one? Oh, now the other course of Ghana, I don't know what you think of 40 to do. What's it what you know? What you are saying, people believe into a man as well. Or man is a penny. A penny is a co. You're through top of two. You're through Tonka. You know about the one on the board. Let me tell you who is that. But some just say, I have no idea. My band is at Royal and will be a tripper. By a band was a slipper. What disappoint here? When Paboni, when you're gangster, when you're comfort, when you need power. That means how that you'll be doing fair follow. I know that's as much of you. Oh, my shebi. The time my shebi is a more by the call.
afternoon. If your investment with a financial institution has seen a drop, we have news for you. Since Ghana's economic crisis started, there have been concerns about reducing investment values. From EcoBank to DataBank, customers have taken to Twitter with complaining about drops in their investment values. We'll show you that briefly, but first, here's one affected.
I was at DataBank yesterday to withdraw my M-Fund investment. Now they are telling me that according to Securities and Exchanges Commission or whatever, they have re-evaluated the money I deposited, which is 10,000. And so the 10,000 plus the interest was about 10,600 and something. Now, per the re-evaluation, they are going to give me 8,600. This is so unfair. I have told them that all I need is my money. I don't need the interest. I need 10,000 flats. They cannot convince me with any explanation that they are not going to give me my money. I brought 10,000, I need a 10,000. You cannot reevaluate to even, for the reevaluation to take more than the interest that I'm getting on it. I don't need it. I need my money. DataBank at Abraka branch. That is where I invest. That is what they are telling me. There were some customers there also frustrated. They are telling me that if I want to withdraw it now, that is the policy and there is no way they will give me the money. This is so unfair and I'm going to push it. I need my money. If they have any issues, now they are telling me they want to protect me as an investor. What kind of protection? When things are hard and I need my money to spend on urgent things, you are telling me that you are protecting me, so you are taking part of my money? That's about 20%. I won't accept it. I need my money and they cannot convince me. Please investigate this because that will never be fair to customers. I saw police cars parked there because I know they know what they are doing. That's why they sent the police to come and protect them. I need my money. I need my 10,000 cedis. I don't want any reduction.
This afternoon, if your investment with a financial institution has seen a drop, we have...
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Good, you're online. Welcome back, ASP. How are you doing today?
Now, by the grace of God, and then by the grace of our ancestors, and then before Penyifona, Mama Sakra, more prima yeno, Yamiado, Yahuyepa.
The Yamiasi. We are seeing the Uobi Kakra Yana ye.
When you see a Koane Yampa,
Sir. And then me san we come biom and then e be twede tia na ne e kasa no I brief and nice. Now and then me pese e din komo efa which screen so abehu say when the police officer can use his firearms. Emra police ni ebetumi actually to wa clock no wa shoot to what instances or what should come into contact with the police officer or between AK-47 no wa clock na what try to obey action. ASP, the ball is in your court.
Yo, many opinion me that's I'm saying me kura me opinion. I don't know say me na me opinion and I would have opinion. Yes, I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah, opinion say me. Oh, yeah, opinion say me.
Saburo me that's pa na nyumrei ana anope meka or UK say anopa. Say here say the people in the country or memofo ebrea as I say police ni to me twin to now what two say nebeya and no such circumstances mono who or my phone who hono who say you are putting your life in danger and nebeye say omubeti and our police so they are trigger happy omudi any say two na omukura no and na push you say omuye ni omuye omu use omadwen no omuntie. The police service has a book we call service instruction. Now, service instruction, no, 97, chapter 97, actually 4 different circumstances are a mau police in need one. So be to me, atu. Ama say, amane bakra, you can defend yourself. Number 1, say na eyambre no kono. Number 1, when a police officer sees his life or is attacked by an armed criminal, the police officer should hear this thing very well. The word I'm using. When a police officer is attacked by an armed criminal, and he sees that or he noticed that his life is in immediate danger. Those are the words. Your life is in immediate danger. You are attacked by an armed criminal. And I'm going to give you instances. Then you can use your firearm. So you have to police near or guard duty or bank. And the who say, I'm robbers abaho. Omabe attacking no. And almost at 222. That means he is under attack by armed criminal. The police officer has to resort to the use of firearm to defend himself. So don't just when you are holding AK-47 and someone is holding warm-off, you can't just open fire on the person because he's holding warm-off and about to attack you.
That's right.
Because warm-off and then the AK-47 are not in any equal ground, so you don't have any defense. So a police officer can resort to the use of firearm when he is attacked by an armed criminal and he sees his life to be in immediate danger, where there is nothing he can do than to resort to the use of firearm. That is the first instance. When a riotous mob, are about to attack or are attacking life and property. Listen, they should listen very well. When a riotous mob are attacking or about to attack life and property, and there is nothing you could do, which means maybe all the avenues you have employed has failed, then you can use that. Now, I'm giving an example. Young fan say, microphobia or demonstration, peaceful demonstration.
and that the demonstration turned into what? Looting and rioting, destroying people's property, beating up people. There are many measures the police can use. They use the water cannon is there. You may use your batons, truncheon and batons. You may talk to the people. So you realize that you start with communication. If communication fails, you use water cannon and other things to de-escalate the mob. If all this fail, and the people continue to do what they are doing, you will target the ringleaders. That is why in the police training, 3 months is given for firearm training. 3 months is given for shooting. And you have to go to test shooting for about 3 times before you pass out. So for 3 months, you are trained on how to handle weapon and how to get your target for 3 good months. That is why we are worried when the whole somebody is trained for only 3 months. Then you ask, how many months they use for arm training? How many do you use for their classrooms and all other activities and so on? And how to get your when a group of people are rioting and they are attacking life and property, it doesn't mean open fire on them. And all other avenues you have tried, all other means you have tried, failed. And I give example. You have called the people to order by communication. It failed. You use water cannon, hot water cannon on them. It failed. Your truncheon and your batons could not stop them. Then the law permits you, the policeman, to target the ringleaders and maim them. You don't fire above the crowd, because if you do, someone who is in his house somewhere can be affected. So you target the knee. So our target is not to kill, but to maim the ringleaders. And that is why we take a long time to learn how to target our target in shooting. So that is another circumstance. Now, the third circumstance is when someone has been convicted of a high felony, and I'm going to talk about like somebody is convicted of murder by a court, and you are escorting the person to prison, and the person is running away, the law permits the policeman to recapture that person by using firearm. This one is not saying when somebody is convicted of assault, obi kobo obi, and now obi ko defraudi obi, and now obi people bubu obi dying burglary, you use firearm on the person. But when the person commit a high felony is a serious offense. And not when the person is a suspect, but when the person has been convicted by a court, and you are escorting that person to the prisons or to the police station after the court, and the person attempts to run away, the law gives you the opportunity to recapture him by maiming him. If you kill him, you may be exonerated because the law, the service instruction has permitted you to do it in the circumstances. The last one is when you are going to arrest someone who has committed felony. And felony is different from felony is a serious offense, as I have explained. Felony is a serious offense. And the obi, etu obi mona is one of the serious offenses in Ghana. Na o kochi nepano, na nepano kuretu, no so we be mabra. So anybody who is resisting arrest after committing a heinous crime, that person can be maimed. The police target is not to kill, but to maim the person. In the effort to maim the person, and the person is hit and he died, the policeman can be exonerated because he is acting on a particular instruction which is legal and lawful. So the last one, as I'll go over again, if someone has committed a crime, he's not taken to court. We are at the police station, and they came and told us that Obi akumu obi na otifie okura,
Ojan and now could say kind. So be biara obeba obetuchano. So when the police went there, he resisted arrest by armed force. By arming himself with something or by armed force, the police can bring the person down. So we have only these 4 circumstances under which a police officer can resort to the use of firearm. Anything different from this, you, the policeman, will be, even after, if you do this, the police will set up a committee to investigate. If actually you have done it in the proper way, it doesn't mean you have killed the person and then you go scot-free. They will set up a tribunal to see whether you follow the lay down procedures. Whether number 1, your life was in immediate danger and you were attacked by an armed criminal, or 2, a riotous mob was attacking or about to attack life and property, and you try all other means, but those means failed, and therefore you use your arm, they will look at it. Or a court of competent jurisdiction has convicted somebody who has committed a felony, and the person is running away from custody. The police can stop that person by firing the person down. That is maiming at the knee. Then the last one is when someone commits crime, he's not taken to court yet. But once you are going to arrest him, he has taken either gun, machete, or anything, and he is resisting arrest by an armed force. That person can also be brought down by resorting to the use of firearm. These are the 4 main things established by the CSI 7/97 of the Ghana Police Service. And I want our police officers to take note, read, overread, and know the conditions that follow each of these. If you do it, you may fire and you may go scot-free. Thank you.
All right, so my question is that, so with all this, why are there times that police officers have killed people and nothing has been done?
Yes, you and I are witnesses to what happened in is it Techiman South?
Yes.
And I want to tell you that, you see, every day, Saforo, I tell you that the police are made up of political policemen, they are made up of protocol policemen, and they are made up of genuine policemen. Now, has our president even talked about this before? If the president under whom these things happen has not talked about it, who is the IGP to talk about it? Because they went there to do it at the whims and caprices of the president and his party. The NPP people can disagree with me, but the question is, if this were to happen in another regime, would the NPP in opposition call for an investigation? That is the question. So if the president has never on any platform mentioned this and even sympathized with the parents of those people who were killed, who is the IGP to call investigation into it? Who? In such cases under election, it is the duty of our president to call for that investigation into that. Set up committees for that, like it was done in Ayawaso. What happened even in Ayawaso when people were shot? Just like the same thing that happened in Techiman South. The president, after setting up a committee, look at the paper and rubbish the paper. So if you are working under such president as an IGP, who will betice you? And that is why I started this program, and I told you that if we want an impartial police service, no president should appoint IGP. And that the Constitution, civilians and we, the people in the nation, should force for the change of the Constitution so that committees will be set, independent committees that can appoint IGP. Then, the police, in all circumstances, the IGP will have the guts to investigate everything
whether it is the president's party or not.
I see. So if you are having a banter with the police officer, now Okacho say, "We are me shoot to see ya." What do you have to tell the police officer?
Today, those who have listened to me should tell the police officer that he doesn't know his job, and that I have listened to Safuru and I've listened to ASP Nati on Loud Silence TV, and then we were told the circumstances under which you should do this. You have no right to say that to me because it's a threat to my life. Because having a banter doesn't mean you are being attacked by an armed criminal. There are several occasions I have my sidearm, I've been confronted, I have to use my hand and talk to the people. And you see, what the police is lacking is communication. We don't know how to talk to people. Recently, there was this thing at the Islamic school in Kumasi. When the police went there, students blocked the road. I think when I got there, if I'm leading that troop, when I go there, I will shout Jama with the students and then stop them to listen to me. Then I tell them, look, you have a genuine concern, but let's dismantle these barriers and go to your compound and then see how best we can solve this problem. The students will clap for you. They themselves will dismantle the barrier and follow you. But what did they go there to do? To fire tear gas and things among students. So the question is, that police commander who was leading, that's why I was happy when the IGP interdicted him. You know, what did he do? He doesn't know what I'm telling you. Under President Kufuor, a lot of graduate teachers were brought into the police service. They came as officers. They never learned anything better at training. Today, some of them are assistant commissioners of police. And they don't know what I'm talking about right now. Because they think they are graduates, so they will not read the police books. Police books are not degree that we take from the university. The degree we take from the university is only to open your mind, your horizon, so that you can understand better. So if you see commanders behaving this way, don't be shocked, because they came through the leeway into the police service. They didn't start like us, who learned from the grassroots, from the ground. So, as I'm saying, having a banter with a policeman with arm, the policeman has no right to tell you, I'll shoot you or I'll fire you. It is wrong.
So in case a police officer, because I've heard a lot of police officers do that. So in case a police officer does that, can you call it a threat and take it to court?
Of course, yes. Do you know, if the police, a lot of policemen have gone through trial for firing unjustifiably. Yes, a lot of police officers have been sent to court. Some have been dismissed for firing unjustifiably. But in the case of the examples I have given you, because it's politically minded, nothing has been done to those policemen. And they are happy in the service. They kill people's children and they are happy. So anybody, this education is for both civilians and the policeman. The civilians should now know when a policeman can resort to the use of firearms. So if you join a group who are destroying people's property or are planning to destroy people's property, know that you are putting your life at risk, because the police will be justified. So the civilians should also know that you don't attack a policeman with arm. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you'll be taken as a criminal. Mm-hmm. Because the law permits him that if he's under attack with arm, he can resort to the use of firearm as well. Just like the national service, the national security man who did that in Kumasi we discussed the other time. That's why I said that policeman is so professional and has restrained himself. He would have been justified firing that man. But he is a good police officer. And now I think we call on the IGP to promote that policeman. It's not too late. He should promote him to set example for all policemen to be able to restrain in time of what? Anger and annoyance or extreme provocation.
I see. ASP, Today, can you tell us one more story that happened to you in the police service, and then you can run up?
All right. Thank you very much. This, what I'm going to tell you right now, I thought we should have been even promoted, but we were not. There was, and that is why a lot of policemen will take bribe. A lot of police officers will take bribe, and then they will not do the right thing. I was a constable at Kwewu Price when a sergeant by then, now I think chief superintendent, I don't want to mention his name, came to tell me that he has a hint that a lot of people, there are weed, a cargo of weed, packed in a house in Obome, Kwewu.
Okay.
So myself, him, and one sergeant who is now deceased, we all went to the place, and then we were able to capture. And the guy who was in charge was called Nanasei in Obomi. If he's alive today, I don't know, but a lot of people might heard of him, Nanasei, to a cargo of weed. So we were able to pack all those weeds, arrested them. They offered us 1 million cedis bribe, 1995. They offered us 1 million cash, and we refused.
Wow.
We refused, and we took them to court. And then use the main key on the violet. So whilst we refused, we took them to court. Saforo, do you know that the court grant them bail, collect money from them, and when the people come down and they see me, they say, the weed was in the cells for many, many years. Some policemen who were weed smokers were using it, taking them, selling them, until one time I left the place. After 3 years, I left the place before I learned a court ordered that it should be burnt. The people saw me in town and said, "We are police
What?
Yes. So today, if you see policemen who are taking bribe, some of them have been energized by this. They have been motivated by this kind of thing. We have not been promoted. We have not been given anything. We did our job very well. We refused bribe, but they never. That is how it ended. And I tell you, I let Nana say die later. That thing happened. The judges were transferred on the case from one time to another. What I'm telling you, you can go back to Mpraiso police station and the case was there. The detective sergeant, now chief superintendent, I'll mention his name, is called Hansen Gove. He's alive. And I think he's a crime officer in Kotobabi or one of the places, a chief superintendent. I don't lie. I'm telling you everything because on this Loud Silent TV, we speak the truth to power. So I mentioned his name. Yes. So these are some of the experiences. So next time, do you think that a policeman who has learned from my experience will go and kill himself and fight and arrest people, and then later judges will collect money and then let the people go, and the people will come to town and say, that is one of the experiences. I have loads of experiences, and once as we go, I'll be unfolding them for you.
I can use this for a video.
Saforo.
Yes, sir.
Do you know I'm a very good actor?
Really?
In fact, I may say, Ghana, Miko interview for acting some time ago, Jifago Machinimo time.
Yeah.
When I got there, they asked me to they said I should laugh. And I said, "You want me to laugh?" So I started laughing. I laughed, then they said, "Why?" I said, "You want me to laugh?" I remember something that was, that caused laughter, and I did it. They said, "What is that?" And I said, "Oh, when I was a child, A man and a woman came to funeral and they came and sleep in my room. They thought that I was small boy, so I didn't know anything. They were doing the thing in my presence. And what the woman was saying is what made me laugh. And I burst into laughter. Come and see. The people, but when the day of selection, when I went, they said there was traffic, I was late, and they didn't take me. I've been a very good actor in myself. I know I'm born with it. Samajit Tefi was my very close friend, my best friend. And because of the police work, I couldn't go close to the acting, and then I ended it like that. So, in fact, you are going to give me that opportunity so that one day I'll show you on a TV that hey, your brother is a very good actor.
Yeah, but you are part of our team already. You know, Gregory is coming up soon.
Oh yes, don't worry, I'll be in Ghana with you.
I hear. Sir, so run up for us.
All right. So to end our program today, please don't forget, all policemen, that the law supports you when you use firearm, but you need to know the law and then move by it. So go and read Service Instruction 97. The 4 circumstances that makes a police officer justifiable when he resorts to the use of firearm. My fellow Ghanaians, the police officer holding the gun is not a toy. Those AK-47, they are not toys. Sometimes you tell them there is no ammunition in it. There is ammunition in it. Don't joke with those things. Sometimes some don't know even have to put the safety catch very well. If you are joking with them when they have arm, it can incidentally go off and then hurt you. So let's avoid going close to police officers who are armed, and then ensure that when certain things are going on, all that we have heard this evening, we shouldn't go and join such groups of people. Otherwise, it could lead to our injury or a misfortune. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Have a nice night. All right, guys, that was ASP Franklin Nete, a very intelligent and smart ex-police officer. I like him so much, and a lot of ideas. Very brilliant man. If you care to know, very, very brilliant man. Me and him will have a project together very soon. So yeah, anyway, I greet you guys again, and I greet Kevin Taylor as well. Maybe I will be a Kevin. We are looking to, even add sports to Safaro Media. We're going to add sports very, very soon. We will do it. Pray for us so that we can be able to do more things, and then we can grow this channel. Nakupon shamo na yehwede nakupon ebeye no ochina ade amaye. Oda na dechi na oti kokuruku u America na oti ka pen na ka atwam a kai so beda nakupon ase. Tell me what sorry enye easy. O ga so oti kokuruku a no try say obebutu o wada nakupon ase so mo sorry. Na uko the next day. Nakupon shira. Shira munyina. Mo mobile nyina nakupon shira. Rita okwe mo makanyina. Nyami shira mo mpejam. Elom take mo me shira munyina mpejam. Yabre. I was saying so kodakakra. Nyami shira mo. I love you guys all. Baden also nakupon shira mpejam no yokesi. I love you guys all. Have a good night.